Hello again and welcome to FIFA 12 Ultimate Team. Now, as you've known, I've been making my La Liga squad, and I have to say, may not be the best, but it has certainly done the business for me. It's been very good, scored lots of goals, won a lot of games. The only games I've lost is either bad connection or people that score sweaty goals. And I'm not amazing at FIFA myself. A lot of them were tough games, still managed to pull out a win. So I have to say, I am pretty happy with this squad. And I know the chemistry is not full yet, but that's because I've got a few players not with the correct formation, like Khedira and Perotti, who is injured. But I do have other people filling in for those two at the moment to up the well, not for Perotti, but he's just injured, but for Khedira to up the chemistry when I'm playing a game. But if they were right formation and not injured, then I'd have to say this would be my final squad. So I'll just I'll just walk you through it, as I'm pretty sure it's finished. So here, got your typical keeper. Valdez, very strong in the goal. He's done very well for me. And centre backs, Carvalho, slow, I do have to say, but he has been solid defensively. And same with Albiol as well, pretty much the same. Good defensively, but even slower than Carvalho. So I was thinking about replacing them, but I thought, you know what, they're both Madrid, and so that would keep the chemistry up. It's a very Madrid-based defence, really. So over with the left back, Fabio Contrao, however you say his name, is a very, very good left back with his high pace, good shooting, passing, dribbling, and defending and heading. So overall, very good. He has popped up with a few goals for me. Same with Iraola, I believe you say it. Almost as fast as Canacho, but a bit less on the shooting and other areas, but a very solid defender who's done very well. So it's a very strong defence with the Madrid type lineup, both Portuguese left and centre backs. And then centre backs and right backs Spanish. So it's a very strong lineup for the defence. Works very well. Then in the midfield, Mascherano does very well in his area. Very strong defensively, so nice to have in the centre, and has actually done well with his finishing so far. I think he scored me 2 goals, which were both important, as one of them was a match winner in a 6-5 game, which I won 6-5, as I've already said. And Rossi is fast. He has a rocket of a left foot. Passing's good, dribbling's good. He hasn't scored too many goals from inside the box, other than a few headers and penalties. But outside the box, his long shots are pretty epic. That's where I've got most of his goals from. Scored quite a few wonder goals. Khedira also solid on the defensive side. Hasn't actually scored me a goal. Can be a bit slow, but shooting and passing's alright. Heading and defending his best areas. So when I get him a formation card, eventually that'll fit in quite well, because actually it's very Real Madrid based, which I didn't actually realise I had done. Well, it works very well. So on the left wing, as you've already seen, Perotti, who is injured unfortunately. Very good finesse shots. Good weak foot as well, I have to say. I did expect him to just go with his strong foot more often than not, but his weak foot has been pretty good. So all round good player. You can get him somewhat cheap, so I'd highly recommend getting one. And then over on the right wing, Reyes, who has been just a beast all round. Good left foot, good free kicks, good curve. Scored a lot of goals. good passing, dribbling. I mean, you can see his stats there compared to Perotti. So Perotti better in the defending and heading areas, but Reyes, if you can find one, get one, because he's just that much of a beast. And then up front, as you've already seen, I did have Fernando Llorente, but if you look at Soldado stats compared to Llorente, I'm sure you can see why I've gone for Soldado. Better pace, better shooting, better passing, better dribbling, which is what you want in your striker. I mean, still not the fastest, but he is very good with his shots, you know. So I'd highly recommend getting one as well if you can find one. But Llorente's not bad. He's filled in well on the left wing role where I have been playing him for Perotti when he's been injured, which seems to happen a lot, unfortunately. But I'd only assume that because this 4-3-2-1 formation in the actual game it reads as left forward and right forward, so I assume that's why Llorente does alright there. So that's the main squad really. I'm happy with that. Very strong, does well. It's alright chemistry really, quite good. And then on the bench, never actually got a sub goalkeeper, but never really needed one. I might buy one day for the squad. Lefts and right backs, they've done alright when I've needed them to be in the squad. Still got Levchenko. And Javi Marquez. I do use him in game instead of Khedira just for that high bit of chemistry, because he is in the right formation and I got him quite cheap. So I do use him in games more often than Khedira at the moment for higher chemistry, like I said. So he's not that bad, but I would say Khedira is better. Well, yeah, he is, because he's got 3 higher overall. And I've still got Brazilian Lucas Silva. Never actually needed to use him, but seems to be an alright bronze player. Then Llorente, already gone through. So I don't know, I may buy a few subs to fill out the bench, but otherwise I'd say I'm finished with this squad now. I mean, I don't know, I'll probably go into more detail next video about what I'm doing next, but I can say I will be doing a new squad. I think I've already got a few ideas in mind, but so this squad is finished now. I might sell it on, I might not. I'll see what I decide to do. I may just keep it as one of my squads then, but I would have to send some contracts over from my other account, as you can see here, so I can actually play them, because they've all pretty much run out, most of them, I think. Well, Soldado has, Iraola, Carvalho, quite a few of them really need some new contracts. But otherwise, I'm finished with this squad now. It's very good, so I think I'm more than likely will keep it to use in the future. Very, very good squad. But now I've finished with that, I'm going to have to decide on what squad to do next. So I'll probably do a short video for the next episode about what I am going to do, and I'll go into more detail then. So thanks for watching, and see you next time, guys. Bye.